Let's look at the vessels that feed the heart. The coronary arteries are going to branch off the aorta, and the right coronary artery is going to head this way between the atria and ventricle on the right-hand side, and there's some small branches you don't need to worry about, but you're going to come to what's called the marginal artery, and the marginal artery heads along this margin here down towards the apex. On the other side, the left coronary artery is going to split into two branches. The circumflex is going to curve along here, again between the atria and the ventricles, and the anterior interventricular artery is going to come down between the ventricles, so interventricular between the ventricles. It's found in this sulcus, this indentation here, which is called the interventricular sulcus. So it's the anterior, meaning front side, interventricular artery found in this interventricular sulcus. If we looked along the back side, we would see there's another sulcus here between the two sides, the two ventricles, and this would be the posterior interventricular sulcus, the posterior interventricular artery within that sulcus. You'll also want to be familiar with the large vessels coming off the top. We've already talked about a few of these, but let's just review here. This big one is going to be the aorta, and then we're going to have the pulmonary artery in front of that. Here's our superior vena cava. Coming in the bottom is the inferior vena cava. The aorta starts by moving upward. This is the ascending aorta through the aortic arch, coming down the descending aorta in the back. The pulmonary trunk is going to branch off into left and right pulmonary arteries that go to the lungs, and then we've got our pulmonary veins bringing that oxygenated blood back. We can see these first branches of the aorta here. So what we're looking at, this first branch, is called the right brachiocephalic artery, and this is going to branch into the right common carotid and right subclavian. The second big branch here is the left common carotid artery, and then the last one is the left subclavian. If we look at our superior vena cava, we can also see the veins that are feeding in here, and these are going to be the brachiocephalic veins. So these are going to be the veins that drain the head, the neck, and the arms and bring that blood into that superior vena cava.